want to make sure that we get some of the targets.
So, one of my oldest and dearest friends, I met her, I want to say a good maybe 25 years ago. Once upon a time, there was a building called Florham Mall, and it was on Florham Road and Stockton Boulevard. And Florham Mall had, a lot of retailers and vendors and people coming from all across the land just to come to Florham Mall. And then one time the powers that be said, we're going to tear it down, leaving a lot of great businesses stranded. And so Betty Davis of Culture Collection is one of these businesses that had to find a new home. And she did. I mean, 25 years later, I have no idea how long she's been in business, but 25 years later, she's still thriving, she's still kicking, she's still doing her thing, So that's a good thing. I'm just going to talk about you until you're ready to talk to me, okay? And of course, with her husband Lee, you guys been married for how long?
50 years. 50 years, 50.
50 years. 50 years. Okay. Congratulations. You need to do a seminar on how to do that, okay? Because you're good, okay? Is it because he says, yes, dear?
That helps. That helps a lot.
So how long have you been doing Culture Collection?
Probably since 1986. And out of my home in 1986, and then we went into Florham Mall in 1992. And we have been doing it ever since in various different ways. We've had a couple of different retail locations in Sacramento, and now we are still in South Sacramento off of Luther Drive at 6965 Luther Drive, Suite 3. Been there for a couple of years. And we have a variety of different things. We sell clothes, we sell art, we sell collectibles, we sell jewelry, Greek fraternity items for sororities, fraternities, Masons, OES, and wedding items for people who are getting married. We've got Jump in the Brooms. We have...
So let me ask you this. What would you say is the most unique or exciting thing that they can find in Culture Collection at Luther Drive right now?
It's a good question.
I try.
My goodness, that's a good question. I would say we have African American baby book, which I think is very unique because you don't see those very much anymore. So we have baby books. We have Black Bibles, African American Bibles. We have the wedding items, which I think are very unique, including the cake toppers with the African American bride and groom.
That's always nice. Yeah.
Yes, those are hard to find.
No one wants to see Becky and Ken.
Yes.
On your wedding. Right?
That's right. That's right.
On your wedding cake.
Yes, and we also represent history in selling Buffalo Soldier caps and shirts, Tuskegee Airmen caps and shirts, and Negro League caps and shirts. So we're mostly trying to represent things that people don't see everywhere. And there's, and give you a choice, because you can pick this or this and you still have an African American item. So it's not like, some stores where they have one choice. We have lots of choices.
So in business in 1986, and people ask you this question, and you might well let them know what has been the overall secret of your success. Of course, I know belief in God. Beyond belief in God, which is everything, what else?
I think having a very good husband that has my back and has been there for me in every way that I can think of. He's always been very supportive of me. My kids have been very supportive. My family supported. My sister's here. She helped me out this morning because I had to, I had some other activity I had to do this morning. So it's my sister Patricia Dawson, and she is a blessing to me. She's really been helping me a lot. And I think we've had some wonderful customers who have always been very supportive of us and want to see us succeed. And in that, I think we've inspired other businesses to get started. And people have asked me about starting their own business. And a lot of people I see now are in their own businesses, which I really love seeing. And I think that's pretty much it.
So what we don't talk about much, and please, is about your father. And did you want to mention that? Because that's something that I did not know.
Yeah, well, my father was one of the original Tuskegee Airmen fighter pilots, and he was involved with World War II and had a struggle trying to get into that particular program, but he made it, and he got the Congressional Medal of Honor from President Bush, and kind of, we picked it up for him because he'd already passed away by then. But he got the, I think it was a Medal of Honor from, for fighting some kind of, he did some kind of little war thing. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I do a lot of speaking around town, and especially doing Black History Month to schools and things about the Tuskegee Airmen, events that happened, and because we're trying to make sure the legacy stays alive and people know who they were.
And I know you spoke of Florence Square, so thank you very much. Quickly, how can people find you?
Well, we have a website, www.culturecollection.com, and I'm handing out information, little flyers about where we are. We also are, you can find us through Google, the social media. And we are part of the African American marketplace, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful event. And I know that you're really helping them get noticed and on the map. So it's a wonderful organization for people starting out businesses. And I, wish that, I always want that to be successful and I try to spread that word all the time.
All right, real quick. We always got this last thing called One Last Thing. Give us one last thing.
I want to see all Black businesses succeed and be successful because we are a wonderful race of people and we have lots to offer the community. So I just want to see everybody be successful.
All right.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Thank you.
Good work. You're doing a great job over there.
Hold on, can you say it again?
You're doing a great job at Florence Square. Keep up the good work.
And visit Aaron Boyd with Square